What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about the rumors that a new Mafia game is in development. Now, it's actually been a while since I talked about Mafia, but I know there are some diehard fans on the channel, so this should be cause for celebration. This actually was reported by Kotaku. They like to do one good thing about once a year, and this seems to be it. And they report a new Mafia game is in development at Hangar 13. It's expected to be a prequel to the trilogy and run on Unreal Engine 5. Again, that's pretty gigantic. Now, this came with, the first thing I saw was some pretty high-level people. So the studio head and the COO both left today. And that was kind of the big thing that everybody was talking about regarding Hangar 13, that they just lost some pretty high-up leadership. Now, I believe the person replacing the studio head also has, like, decades, like 30-plus years of experience. So I don't know how much they're necessarily going to be losing there, but this is good. I mean, this is actually, let me say this is kind of what we all expected, isn't it? So you do the Mafia, the definitive edition or whatever it was called, and then the rumor was that they were going to be doing a new game, and we got pretty solid, not confirmation, but about as close as you can get that game was canceled, right? So the game they made, or they were going to make next, was canceled, and then we said, okay, well, what would they do next? And I literally said it on this channel, well, what you would probably assume is for them to go back to something that they know. This tends to be what developers do in these kind of situations, right? They did something with Mafia, and it's like, well, they should just make a Mafia 4, and that's like, no, they're going to try something different. They were in over their head. It was too expensive, whatever the reason may be. That game was shut down, and then you say, all right, well, why don't you go back to what you're good at, which is Mafia? So go back to a Mafia. And again, this being a prequel, that's pretty exciting. I think you have more room, I would say, to play with. Now, you'd have more room to play with a prequel or a sequel, a Mafia 4. Honestly, a prequel to it would still loosely be, I mean, it's not Mafia 4, but it would loosely be considered a Mafia 4. So the idea of, like decades long, you could really see the city evolve and change. Remember all those kind of rumors that probably weren't real because they weren't making a Mafia 4, those could very easily be implemented into this new game. Now, again, in terms of how long this could be, Kotaku, by the way, doesn't go into any depth in any of these things. This is all just my opinion, what I'm saying. I believe the game that was canceled about a year ago, somewhere in that realm. My memory, sometimes fades in and out, but I guess what I'm saying is I highly doubt they're that far along with this next Mafia game. They're far along enough for sources to indicate that it's a new Mafia game, but they're not far enough along to, to expect it next. This game is probably at least 3 years away, so we're gonna have to wait for quite a while. But again, this is good, fantastic. Mafia, and well, again, a lot of you guys that maybe are watching this video, you may remember me, from the Mafia videos. I mean, I do love the Mafia franchise. I think it's a franchise that's always had so much potential to me, but never really has done everything right. If it did do everything right, I think it would be on a lot more people's radar. But you have some games that are more story heavy and character heavy that are phenomenal, okay? Like 1 and 2, really. And then, or sometimes then other things are lacking. The gunplay, the evolving world, the side missions, like actually being able to do things outside of the main stuff. They've always, in my opinion, they've never been able to nail all aspects of and I get what they try to do. It's not GTA, it's not Saints Row, it's Mafia. But if they do manage to nail all aspects of a open world Mafia game, I think it can be absolutely amazing. And again, hopefully this will be their chance to do it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, bell icon turned on. If you want to follow me anywhere else, my Twitter, my second channel, all that stuff is in the description below. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you all on the next video.